Bam and welcome everybody to the horror at Highrook, the Highrook estate. Highrook, an aristocratic eyrie of cold rock and rain, a melancholy shadow overlooking the port at Black Sands. At the summit of its grey cliffs lies the crumbling edifice of Acheron House. Whoa. The Acheron family. Once respected by the city elite, the Acheron family fell from grace to become the subject of snide remarks and scornful whispers. Lord Acheron was a prominent book collector whose increasing interest in the occult saw him driven from respected academic practices. It is rumoured he turned to the Seeker's Communion for support shortly before his family's enigmatic disappearance. Enigmatic? The Seeker's Communion, a secretive organization of mystics, seers, and exiled scholars. The clandestine group supports occult practices across the city and facilitates a black market for arcane goods. Officially banned by Black Sands Council, the collective continues its work in the shadows. The vanishing of a noble house, however disfavoured, cannot go unexamined by the council. The Black Sands mayor, Lord Alliston, has commissioned a cross-guild team to investigate. A dilapidated stagecoach deposits a party at Highrook. The rain echoes eerily through the empty halls. Chapter 1. Bird time. We hide in the shadows of the world beyond. An adage of the Deep Spire Church. So, here we are at Highrook. So this is a investigatory kind of, it's got very like board gamey elements with a real Lovecraftian twist. So it's ticking all of my boxes. A council missive. Dear investigators, by the order of the High Council, you're granted license to commandeer Highrook Manor and its associated facilities. You've been commissioned to investigate the disappearance of the Acheron family, the owners of the estate, who were reported missing several days ago. The Acherons were well known in the city, and their vanishing is concerning, especially considering a rumoured affiliation with the Seeker's Communion. Please treat any evidence you might find as confidential, and report immediately to the council when your task is complete. A news report is included to provide further context. Great. So we've got some characters. Scholar Vitali. I see the mayor, Aliston, is as conceited as always. His presumption that all city events requires involvement is so tiresome. I suspect that Bleakhurst has been involved more for political point scoring than out of any respect for our knowledge. But perhaps I can track down the books that Acheron borrowed from us last year. He rolls his eyes. Indeed, Vitali. I am equally tired of Aliston's petty machinations, but the High Council provides us with a bulk of our funding, and as such we're obliged to respond. At least they provided us with some tools to begin our work. We should take the supply crate to the machine room where I can extract its contents. I don't much like the Aliston either, but he pays well, and I certainly don't trust bookworms like this Acheron chap. Nothing but trouble in all those old tomes. Let's find these upmarket fools and get out of here. Spoken like a true Oldsworther. Vitali shakes his head dismissively. Don't worry, my friend. You'll soon be away from all the bookworms and back with your woodworms soon. Fewer insults, more action. Our remaining colleague, a doctor from Cairncross, will be joining us tomorrow. We should prepare for her arrival. They draw their machinist's key driver from their belt. Okay. Right, council missive. See ya. Going to the relics. And, right. The machinist. Well, right. So we can take objects and we can put them into rooms. The mechanist, not machinist. You are able to open this crate. So, tasks will have an amount of successes that you need. I need 1 screwdriver. Luckily, my machinists, they provide 1 screwdriver with their set of skills. And so we can start the task. At the moment, the game is paused, which is totally chill. And while this is going on, we can have a little read. Acheron family, one of the city's most eligible houses, has disappeared under suspicious circumstances. A delivery boy from Direwich Market is reported to have discovered the family's absence when arriving at their Clifftop Manor to deliver tinned fish. The boy, who's been treated for delirium, has reported to have spoken about seeing the place as if struck by a storm. The Acheron family were not immediately found by a local tollsman, and their servants, a maid and a state warden, also seem to be missing for some time. The High Councillor announced the fact that the commissioned a cross-skilled team to investigate. Sure. Okay, we found some things. We got a spyglass for hunts and expeditions, a night lamp that you can use for going to bed, and a library codex, which lets you search for things in the library. See ya. Right, okay. So, if we take the library codex to the archives, then we would be allowed to search for that. The spyglass we can use over at the cliff top, and the night lamp we can put it into the guest rooms. That would allow me to sleep. So we do need to keep track of our peoples. They've got a tiredness, they've got hunger, sanity, and how much damage they've taken. All things that we need to look out for. But for the time being, Atticus, you can go hunting. And the scholar, Vitali, well, you can start just poking around in the archives. We don't really have any other tasks to do. I guess, well, my mechanist. I'm going to call them a machinist so many times. You have a little sleepy. And so we unpause time and just let everyone kind of get to work. So different jobs take different amounts of times. We have a clicking talk up in the corner, which is going to tell us how the days are progressing. Nice. You got a book. Mr. Mouse. Mr. Mouse lived in a house. Not his house, but the house of a great king. Some people don't want mice in their homes, but the king was always asleep and dreaming, so Mr. Mouse was free to wander the house without fear. Most mornings, Mr. Mouse would climb up the curtains to look out the windows, gazing across the ash-coloured land to the evil river beyond. He knew that river was a place where visitors would arrive, their feet making pretty patterns in the ash-grey sand. He wanted to visit the river, but he was afraid that he would get lost on the way, so instead of venturing outside, he would watch and whisper. See you later, Mr. Mouse. Right, well, I think you could just keep having a look. Right, we'll do more hunting around, and you had a dream, the gift of the monkey. Okay, you had a lovely dream, a source of inspiration. So we can use this as a buff. That will give me a +1 if we're trying to do stuff in the machinist room. My machinist, you can come over here, and we can take the moon grain and start a task in the kitchen. Great. Everyone doing tasks again? We also have a note from Simon. Yesterday, Pa made me get some weird necklace from the cave under the house. Down there, the tunnels all get twisted. It was scary. I think maybe the smugglers left it for him. Pa said not to put it on, but it was shining when I dug it up, like a red star. I wanted to wear it really bad, but it hurt when I did, like nettles all over, so I took it off quick. It's in the chapel now, and Pa goes there at night and makes strange sounds, like he's crying. I worry he's putting it on, and it's hurting him like it hurt me. I hate it. I want to throw it away, but Pa says no. He's grumpy. He shouted at me the other day for doing a drawing in his study, so now I play outside. I don't mind. I like watching the birds, but it feels extra cold today. Simon. So I believe that there was a sun? Nice! We made moonshine. We also have some meat, so immediately, right, you can cook that. Tracing charcoal. That'll give me a bonus to keys, which I don't have, so I'm going to store you down there. And you know what? Start researching. The study code. Sleeper Crew's card, inscribed with neat lines and a number of symbols. It's a key of some kind. Okay. So we can take that to the machine room and study it. you are able to do that. No, you're not. Oh wait, we could get you to do it. You know, I'm gonna wait for now. Right, it's not the most efficient way to do it, but this is a single-use item, whereas I could tell the machinist how many successes you need. 1. You only need 1 spanners. My spectacles. Oh, here they are. Oh wait, we probably should have just told you to do more research. How tired are people? Everyone's fine. We found powder and mushrooms. Right, you come over here and don't use this. Right, start doing the task. See if you can decipher the code. And we've got a basic meal, so we can feed someone. Also, you enjoy sensations. So do you want to go and just do mushrooms in the in the dining room? Why not? It'll give me hallucinations. They might provide me with inspiration, or they'll make me ill. Gross! I'm ill! Hate that. We unlock the study. Gideon's note. To whoever finds this note, do not follow my path. You'll not find us. They have their threads in us, all of us. They pull and we cannot resist. If you seek us out, you too will be lost. If I can, and if it's before it's too late, I will close the doors, I will shatter the glass, and scatter the fragments, and I beseech you, do not follow. I have made such errors of judgment, such acts of vanity and greed, and for what? This does not bode well. The first evidence of Lord Acheron we find in his garbled paranoid rant. Perhaps Gideon was trying to escape the Communion's grasp, or perhaps his occult obsession had really driven him insane. I ain't no detective, but perhaps the Lord was up to no good and this is him trying to cover his tracks. He gotta be trying to set up someone to take the blame for whatever happened to his family. Or maybe just went mad sitting up here with all them weird books. Do not be so quick to judge. Lord Acheron was an accomplished academic. I don't think we can simply dismiss his writings as babblings of a madman. I fear there is some truth to his words, disturbing though they may be, but it is too soon to say what this outburst really means. We've got a simple trowel, which I can put in the courtyard. Oh shoot, I left him in the sadness room. Right, start task. We've got a puzzling journal, which we can use in the study. And you come down here. That looks like the bottom corner of a thing. What do you need? You need 1 success to study that in the study. Right, get to work. And we don't have anything else. You can dig for roots if we wanted to. In the meantime, Astor is a little sleepy, so go and have a rest. Not massively sleepy, but there's a world where it might give me, like, buffs that I can use later. And so we're trying to run this as efficiently as possible. A shadow of a child is here. Sometimes his presence flickers like a candle. It increases the madness of any characters in that room. Okay, right. So we need to watch out because there is a spooky ghost moving around. I don't care for that one bit. A spooky ghost boy. We've got delicious raw meat. We will cook that at some point. Ah, the gift of the snake. Okay, a lovely dream. We can't use kisses yet. But we will eventually. I'm not gonna go into here and have people get injured. That feels like a bad idea. We've got some grain, so you can go and do that if you like. Oh wait, we've got a note. I have the Valahasa tear and the fragments to accompany it, but at what cost? My son brought more than just the relic back from the depths. He's afflicted with some unearthly wasting disease. The doctors from Cairn Cross could not help him, and now he's so frail that I fear he may not be able to recover on his own. I hope to find some assistance for him via my work, or from the Seekers. Perhaps the cure lies somewhere within the walls of Nibiru. In the meantime, I'm sealing the chapel, just as I've closed my laboratory. I don't want anyone else stumbling across my work, and end up injured. See you. Cool. We've got a boy. Are we making like a fun little eye? Nice. Right, well, get back to researching, my dude. And you can do that, and you can do that. Oh, I kind of want you to dig. Hawk is going to have to sleep at some point, so is Vitali. They're both getting a little bit tired. I want that air of nausea to go, because I need to cook this meat before it rots. Ah, a lovely mushroom. We've got some booze. What does booze do? It quietens spooky whispers. Oh, cryptic journal. Okay, you go up there. I do have tracing charcoal, because right now we can't do the task. We only have one key, but with the charcoal, we can perform that as a task. You get to digging and cook some more food, please. I think that all makes sense. I'll get someone to go and have visions at some point. Well, try and have visions, or they'll just start vomiting. But yeah, we actually need to get people sleeping real soon. How is everyone doing? Nice. A focus firm. You can do something with that in the kitchen. Great. Can you cook it? Nice. Hawk. I do want you to sleep, but we'll worry about that in a moment. And... oh, Gideon's note. Simon's illness is worsening. The Commune tells me that the only cure lies in pressing onwards. But I've already unleashed things I never wanted to see. This morning, the spawn of the first circle came again. Writhing putrid grubs spilling out of the cracks in the boards. I do not know how to appease them. And I'm so tired. Things are becoming untethered. In my fatigue, I've mislaid the Valhassa tear. Or is it mislaid itself? I must begin hiding the tools and ritual fragments. I cannot have my family fall prey to their effects again. So yeah. Seeker's letter. Dear Gideon, the fragments of your lore you are compiling are symbolic shards, scraps of battered knowledge. They seem incomprehensible in isolation, but gather them all and absorb their lessons. Only then, when you assemble the whole, will a new rite will be informed. The opening eye, the ashen hammer, the fallen sky, the broken spear, each incantation opens the mind to deeper power and knowledge. Persist, brother. You are close to communing with the first circle of Nibiru. Once the eye has been opened, you'll truly begin to see the glory that awaits. Well, that all seems totally fine, doesn't it? Cool. Do you want to do more archives? Do it. And you're doing that. Everyone's doing stuff. Great. Get to work. Oil bird. We need to have... we cannot use you, so don't even worry about it. Uh-oh. Midnight. The witching hour. Oh, another Seeker's letter. Dear Gideon, your efforts have been noted. Wait, do we already have that? Highrook rests above Black Sands. There's subterranean chambers. Locate the shrine. Okay, right. There's spooky stuff. Ooh, more tracing coal. We can make more things. Ah, this. Okay, right. We can have some tea, and that will help me with my studying. I am going to have Vitali have a little sleepy. And Atticus, do you want to go and have some mushrooms? And you know what? Kitchen, make me some more beer. Well, moonshine. There's still a spooky ghost down there, which I don't care for. Right, what are we actually trying to do? Oh, did I not leave space? Oh, poopy. Okay. Well, I'll go back to the cliff top. You are going to need to sleep sometime soon. Oh, I need to eat a basic meal. Oh god, I've got this like list of quests and we just haven't done it. Sleep is good. You know what? Have some food. And the scholar, go back to research. We should focus our... Oh, I feel like they're trying to tell me, like, stop fucking around. I think we should be doing something else. We completed the opening tutorial. Congratulations. We're very good at games. You, Hawk, can sleep. Astor will need to sleep at some point. You don't care for having dreams. Oh no, you can just do it. Give it a go. Why not? You can just do some mushrooms. The booster matrix. Oh, +1 to cogs. Right. Keep just scanning the library. There's got to be like some good stuff in there. Oh, another thing for keys. Great. Okay, there's a ghost boy up there. Everyone stay away. Ghost boy, unchill. Oh, you can go and do hunting. Sure. Let's see if you like yield better results. Day 2. Oh, Dr. Caligar. Apologies for my late arrival. I had to visit a patient in Direwitch yesterday. The fellow had developed Calixin's compliance. Bones like rubber. Most intriguing. Coincidentally, my guild was summoned here recently to tend to the Acheron's son. He was suffering from an unusual infection. Unfortunately, my colleagues were unable to diagnose the cause. Dr. Caligula. Wait, how did the guy speak? Your late arrival is of no matter. We barely unpacked our own equipment. The mansion is somewhat disturbed, and various chambers are inaccessible, sealed with mechanist locks. I believe that one of these locations might house a simple laboratory that you could make use of when we gain access. Ah! I suspected as much. My colleague sensed foul play when they visited here before. Lord Acheron was adamant that our team should not investigate without supervision. Luckily, a junior analyst had the foresight to retain the laboratory code. We should be able to gain access. Oh, nice. Okay. Very smart, Miss Caligar. But it don't surprise me. You were sharp as a blade when you fixed up me and my crew from keel fever last spring. Saved us from a right wrecking, you might say. Seems almost coy. I owe you one. If you need any alchemy supplies or help with shifting stuff, just let me know. Were they secret lovers? Perhaps. Lab code. We need 2 things over there. A puzzling journal. Take that up to the key room. You know, have a little look in the journal. Did you have a nice sleep? Oh yeah, you are a little hungry. I'm gonna need you to keep hunting. Oh, and what do you want to do? You like sensations. You can dig up roots. You know what? Dig up roots. Right, because you've got the booster matrix, you can hopefully do that. Let's cook some more meat while we're here. Okay, everyone's doing stuff. I feel like we're being very efficient with our time. Ooh, laboratory. I don't mind if I do. Oh, you got a thing. Okay. Oh, shit. Wait. Simon's note. I'm getting sick. Must have got a cold from the caves. And the hurt from the necklace is still there. I'm writing this, sitting in the medicine room, and I'm waiting for Amy to make me a special sleepy drink. I really don't like being sick. Maybe the necklace has put a curse on me. I'd throw it off the cliff if I could. Pa does not seem to care. He's still singing his sad songs and doing his big chalk drawings. I can hear him in the chapel from my room sometimes. I hope he doesn't get sick too. Anyway, Amy says it's best not to talk to him about it at the moment. She says he's been all quiet of late. He's not like his normal self. It did say all quiet and strange. This note confirms what I already suspected. Simon's illness was from some otherworldly malady, contracted when his father involved a boy in occult research. No one of my colleagues couldn't identify the cause of the problem. I only wish I'd have been there to examine him and the description of his ailment. And the pain... It is most intriguing. Poor mite, his father is none but a coward, sending his son to the undercoves, because he don't go there himself. Meddling in dark arts is stupid enough, but including his kid in such danger is unforgivable. and yet he'd look down on us dock folk if he passed us in the street. Bah, Atticus, it is not our role to judge Lord Acheron's morals, simply to follow his trail. But we must agree that his son's illness was related to his father's work. We should try and find this necklace. I'd like to know how it was involved in the Seeker's plans. Right. We are making an eyeball. Caligar is getting sleepy. And Astor, you're sleepy. You know what, Astor? Have a sleep. We do have Oil Bud that we can do tech with. You don't have laboratory stuff. I don't have any other key things I need to be doing, so I'm just gonna keep looking in the books. Ooh, a rusty box. A delivery case of mottled metals. Small size indicates that it's used for transporting documents or stationery. The winter months spent beneath brambles and leaf mold have caused its luck to rust. Okay, machine room. You cannot do machines. Well, nay bother. Oh, you can do something in the lab. You cultivate it, it makes natural lubricant. Perfect. We could do some lube up in here. Right, Hawk is fine. Caligar does need to sleep at some point. Wait, can you... Oh, you can do devices. What do we need? We need one, and we've... Okay, you can have the gift of the monkey. Someone's dream vision. Okay, it's not... We don't have enough to do it. So actually... Keep doing this. Right, once those two are done, we will change jobs. Oh, booster matrix. Oh, we've got it. Okay, right. Can you open it up? Sweet. Oh, that's great. Good job. And machine oil. Oh, that would have worked too. Right, can you get some rest? And you know what? You do a task. Is everyone working? Someone can go and have some mushrooms in the dining room. Some more raw meat. And you know what? Dig up more things. Oh, dream leaf. Oh, you need 2 greens to make a dream leaf. Okay, well, we can give it a go. The dream draft. Oh. Ah, a dream draft. A tonic frowned upon by the dispensaries of Cairncross Yard. It is said to be a powerful soporific, and one that elicits wild dreams. Lord Acheron was growing the leaves that make this potion. If we were to use a dose in place of a night lamp when we sleep, we might find out why. Oh. Okay. Dream draft. A delivery note. Dear Axe, please find your order enclosed. Firstly, the soporific draft you requested from Cairncross. Be aware, its effects can be quite potent. Take a dose in place of the usual nightcap to encourage exotic dreams. Secondly, the vellum from Deep Spy Library. Our operator could not retrieve the entire folio, but did extract the page you described. As usual, there's no return process should you decide that an item is not what you require. We also remind you that it would be imprudent to mention this, or any of our other transactions. SM. So yeah. Okay, well, we're kind of making progress. We still have machine oil. Can you do substances? Are you allowed? Yes. Gift of the monkey. I love that. You've got the dream draft. We'll worry about you in a moment. What do you do? Sensations. Do you want to have some mushrooms? Tracker's guide. Oh, good. Is there anything that we're supposed to be doing? I guess we need to use a dream draft. Okay, I guess if someone has dreams, you love to dream, and you are a little sleepy, have some dream draft. Have a lovely day. Right, someone's in the lab, someone is doing mushrooms, someone's digging up just roots, and the other person's drinking dream draft. It's a good day! Oh no, air of nausea, get the hell out of there. The focus fern. Oh, that stuff was good, wasn't it? And a healing sprig. Oh, you can do something with it in the lab. Right, well, get to work. You cannot do archives. You can dig. Do you want people just keep digging? How's everyone's sanity? Everyone's pretty sane. A little bit hungry. Okay, we've got more dream draft. What is that? Dream of the Needle. We can perform a task on this in the study. Do you want to go there? You can do it. We've got, like, buffs. I don't know if we should be, like, getting more loot. Oh, no. I keep leaving this place full. Shit. We can actually just move the moonshine down into temporary area. Like, I'm not super worried about it at the moment just because people aren't that mad. A healing dose. Okay, right. Let's keep you out of the way. Okay, you can't make Dream Tonic just by yourself. We're gonna have mysteries to solve. What's that? A glinting syringe. A bright needle winks under a stained glass cylinder. Medical hypodermic, commonly used at extracting and inoculating blood. Dirty tube makes it hard to tell which of these it was used for last. Okay, well, you can do a task in here. But I need something to help. How do we get the stuff to help? It was people going hunting, right? That gave me, like, catalyst or something along those lines. And you're... Go back to the lab. And I guess because we've got another dream draft, we may as well use it to find stuff out. Oh, the charcoal actually works. And tea! Delicious. Oh, there we go. Catalytic powder. That's great. Are you allowed to do science? Yes! Right, test the syringe for me. And we're going to have to eat those meals at some point, because they will go off. Wait, why did that destroy it? Okay, right, it's mainly about the syringe right now. That's what we need. A blood vial. You're using a bonus for kissing. Got the gift of the snake. Do you like to dream? Do you like to dream? Do you like to dream? You do like to dream. A chemical worksheet. That's great. Just throw up this stuff up there. You are not as tired as you, so go and have another dream. I think, like, we need to get into, well, the chapel, I guess. Atticus, find more things, and I guess have a look in the books, because you might find, I don't know, but is there another note somewhere? I need a code. I guess the Lord's Chamber sounds pretty good. Uh-oh. Midnight. Ah, dream of the lost book. A vision drawn from a dream, hastily recorded on torn notepaper. I am adrift in the air, like a mote of dust suspended in the fragrant air of the dining room. Someone's been drinking. A tired-looking man in a crumpled gown, broken spectacles, Lord Acheron. He sighs, wiping something from his eyes, and he places a card on the table in front of a ragged journal. The card's inscribed as sort of machine code. He places it loosely into the journal and finishes his drink. Stumbling to his feet, he knocks the book from the table, tumbles to the floor, sliding underneath a nearby cabinet. Ooh. And the gift of the bee! That's a buff for that room. Okay. Right. Who's good at food? You are. Oh, we don't even need a requirement. Okay, start that. You guys keep going. Dream draft down there. A coded journal. Ooh, we need 3. Right, can you do codes? You can! Get to work. Okay, everyone's working. Everyone's doing great. People are going to need to rest at some point, and actually food. Food's like not too savage at the moment. The dream of a cliff. Drawing from a dream hastily sketched on torn notepaper. I'm standing in a sea of sallow grass, the wind folding it around my feet in waves. A pale child, the Acheron sun, is here. He looks at me quizzically, and he points towards the silhouette of a rocky granite outcrop on the distant bleak cliffside. When I turn back, he's gone, but the shape of the stone stays in my mind as I wake. Okay. Right, there's a task I can do down there. We've got a whole load of goods to use. Come and keep doing research. That's what I say. Stay away from the kitchen. There's a ghost boy in there. Ghost boy, if you can prepare dinner... Oh, and a ruined pot. An old pot. We have to do mysteries with it. Right, can you dream about the cliff? Yeah, we've got like loads of buffs. Do it. Oh, the Valhassatir. Don't put it on. Oh, another tracks guide. Love that. Ooh. Oh, you can upgrade it. With a thing. I'm guessing that's the forge. Oh, yeah. Oh, it literally shows you. Okay, right. We've got like a drippy. We've got rings. Kissing in the chapel. The school. The child's room. The cellars. Oh. Okay, right. Well, that makes sense. Simon's note. I did it. I took the necklace and I hid it in my den. Pa forgot to lock the chapel, so I got in and I stole it. It took a terribly long time to get it here, as it was all weird and heavy to carry. I'm all tired and hurting from being so poorly. I know I should not have taken it. Pa will be angry, but I done not want it to hurt him or Ma. And maybe now it's outside the house, I might get better too. I hope so. Oh, well, go and do some mushrooms. Vitali's note. Oh! Atticus is a simple thug. The man clearly has no understanding or appreciation for anything he can't immediately hold or see. He is an unsophisticated bear, something that I might even find appealing in other circumstances. But I must remain focused on our task. Oh, he likes a bear. Okay. I'd have to go for brains over brawn. I'm sure that Bleeker sent me here because of my interest in arcane texts. They may disapprove of my specialism publicly, but they benefit from it privately. Despite common belief, many of the occult theories promoted by the Seekers have authentic grounds. It would be a great vindication if I were to unearth proof here that my focus of study was not in vain. Okay, so he's into the occults. So yeah. Right, okay, well, it seems like we need a way in here. Oh, the chapel code. Oh. Does that make sense? Looks like an eyeball. Chapel code. Right, we can easily do that. You can't. You guys are just hanging out. I'll let your man have a little rest in a bit. You had dreams, but the dreams were bad dreams. Open up the chapel! Oh, Gideon's note. I heard the hounds again last night. I could not decide if their howling was real or just echoes in my own mind. I've barely slept. Simon's condition is worsening. I must find a solution either in words or action. The eye will not close again. I must find a way to blind it while I seek the cure. I can still see the key in my dreams. Her bifurcated head. The dark gaping maw. But no, I am a seeker now. Even without the ceremony, I will step beyond the threshold. I will compel the instruments of Nibiru to obey me. You see that? That seems like a big problem. Trying to make forces you don't understand bow to your whims. You fool. Right. You're going to get the chapel code. That's a good start. You're going to repair a ruined pot, which sounds great. And I guess in the meantime, you open the thing. And are you having a sleep? Love it, because you are real tired. I suppose you should actually eat some of this meat. Oh, we opened the door. The Seeker's letter. Brother Acheron, we understand that in recovering the tear, your son has been hurt. It is unfortunate and regrettable, but do not swerve from your path now. The knowledge and power you'll acquire can cleanse your son of any ailment, void-born or otherwise. You must reach further into the inner circles of the unseen twin. Only there will you find the power to heal your son and fortify your family from what is to come. Prepare your summoning chamber, assemble the rite of the opening eye, and speak with the key. a guardian of the first circle, who must pass through the darkness to reach the illumination beyond. Okay. At last, when the fog begins to clear, the Seekers are trying to contact Nibiru, the mythical domain of cosmic power, an unseen isle that lies hidden outside the natural time and space. Engaging with these histories is enlightening, but also dangerous. I think we can assume that Gideon's already begun his journey down that path. The chapel has clearly been used for ritualistic practices. We can assume it was locked to prevent his family from discovering his work. If he was hiding here, his activities here, then what might await us in the other sealed chambers? Interesting. So yeah, we've got a coded journal. We need a whole bunch more research done. How's your sleepies gone? Great! Gift of the monkey. Love that. Oh, we can use the tier in the chapel. That seems like a bad idea. We've got a pot. Ooh, permanent +1 to cooking. Love that. Do you want to go and cook me a meal? Who can do kissing? Incantations. Do you want to do that incantation? That feels like a bad idea, I'm not going to lie. Study. Oh, we need way more keys. How did we get keys before? That was the archives, right? Are you good at archives? Is anyone good at archives? You can do archives. Do you want to do the ritual? That seems like a bad call. Oh, wait. Oh, it's task support. Oh, okay, right. Okay, do an archive for me. And in the meantime, Vitali, do you want a snack? Oh, it's gross in there. An air of nausea. Have you slept recently, Vitali? You're not having another night's sleep. I need... Oh, we need to be doing clifftop. Because we can get the tracing charcoal, right? Is one way we can do it. And who else? We had like dreams of the monkey or something that did it. Oh, did not help. I want to eat this meat. We should focus our attention elsewhere. What? Oh no, that was gift of the monkey. That was that room. Oh, tracing charcoal. Did it. Oh, and tea! Ah, that's good. Right, I think you can... You can't. You can. Start task. And you are allowed to do archives. And you know what? Make some meat. We've got a lovely pot. I'll use that. Nice. Gideon's note. He was dying. I had no choice. I summoned the key while the veils were still thin, and I demanded that she take him into the gardens of the first circle. The rot will stop there. He will not worsen, but he cannot stay long without protection. He will become ash. He will wither away. I will raise myself further. I can enter Nibiru of my own volition. I will compel the needle to cure Simon. I will bring him home. Sophia must not know. It is best she believes that I have sent him to some private city infirmary. Once I have returned, she will see the reasoning and the glorious path ahead for all of us. The shadow is casting long across this house, but perhaps there is still time. What has Acheron done? Has he really offered up his own charge to some Eldritch horror? Real monsters or rotten seekers, it don't matter to me. It's abduction, plain and simple. We'll just find the boy, but I don't care if Gideon is ever seen again. Yes, Atticus. He seems to have made a pact with the Communion, or the entities they revere, and to hide this from his wife. Such arrogance. Sophia Acheron is no idiot. Her intellect is easily a match for her husband. She will not be fooled. But, of more pressing concern, who is the key? A demon? A seeker? Or something else? If my memory serves me correctly, the key is an instrument of Nibiru, the chief doorkeep of the unseen twin. If Gideon has awoken such an entity, then we will face more fearsome dangers than the Communion's thugs. Ow. Sounds bad. Belch. Right, what are we actually looking for then? I'm kind of running out of ideas. We could make some dreams. We should focus our attentions elsewhere. What am I missing? You're not a thing. The pot, you're not a thing. Is it one of these? Should I be dreaming more? Does that make sense? Oh, we've got one. Dream of the monocle. You can't do cogs. Cogs? Spanners. That's fine. You hated that? Right, but you can. The dream of the monocle. The hunched shoulders of a tall but crooked man loom over a blinking console. Somewhere in the machine room, he pokes and prods, turning dials and tapping gauges. An open journal rests on a dirty counter, the intricate symbols on its pages smudged by his fingers as he traces their equations. He grunts and plucks a shiny lens from beneath his furrowed brow, placing it on top of the book. After staring into the dust-filled air, the man rises stiffly from the machine, abandoning the book and his monocle. He stumbles from the room, and you awake. The sound of calculating engines still humming in your ears. Great. Well, find whatever they have. We're only looking for 2 more pages? Go hunting for me. And while this is going on, dig. You weaken. Oh shit. Is he sleepy? Right. Who is going to solve the mystery? A cryptic journal. I love that. Who is best at journals? I guess it is old Vitali. And task support. Oh, you can upgrade it. Oh, that's great. Okay. Beautiful. Hawk, sleepy boy. Have a rest. Very good. Oh, Mr. Tubbs. A portly barrel of soft grey fur. This cement grey cat purrs industriously as he stalks the rooms of the house. Unperturbed by the living or the dead, he maintains an air of self-sufficiency, never mewling for food or clawing for attention. An independent gentleman. Oh my god, Mr. Tubbs is the best. His collar offers a name, but no provenance, and he is not referenced on any residence list. Regardless, he patrols the corridors in the manner of a landlord inspecting his domain, pausing here and there to permit the occasional scratch behind the ears. Infinite use. You can perform a task with him. Great. Mr. Tubbs, if you're some kind of elder demon. Shame on you, Mr. Tubbs. Right, actually start that task. Everyone else sleeping? Do you want to do some more looking around the place? Do some more digging? Why not? Because we found the cryptic journal. Oh, we found it. Oh my god, we found all the goods. Right, have a little rest. And you can start cooking. Gideon's journal. I cannot find my tools anymore. It's as if this house is shifting around me. Scraps and relics wandering from room to room. I'm so weary with study and drained from ritual that I cannot think straight. I'm attempting to keep track of the fragments, and I know I could acquire replacements if needs be, but I fear I'm stumbling into the darkness without the protections I need. The communion is urging me on, offering me support from afar, but they are not the subject to nightmares that I see in every shadow. No. Vitali. I'm going to have a look in the books, because I think we need like one more piece. I guess I need another dream. You should focus our attention elsewhere. Okay, right. There's a spooky ghost. I hate that. Mr. Tubbs. Hiss. Mr. Tubbs, no. We're trying to read. Oh, yeah, well, that didn't work. Oh. A document box. A package of some sort's been delivered. I didn't see anyone drop it off, but I guess we need to keep an eye out for any other stuff that might appear. Indeed, Atticus. I recall the Acherons often employed couriers to gather items from town, especially so as they began to withdraw from Black Sands themselves. Okay. Oh, Caligula's note. Caligars. I'm going to call them Caligula. I've only been here a few days, but this place is already beginning to get under my skin. It doesn't help that I can't access my own medicine here. I need to find some organic evidence of the family if I'm able to properly employ my skills. But as always, the discovery of a body would be a double-edged event. The intrigue of an organic trail paired with the grief of yet another death. And I've seen too much death in my work already. It is why I blunt the shops of the world with drink. On another note, it seems I have met the hireling, Atticus, before. I do not remember the incident at Aldworth, and his hulking presence. He is a crude man, but impressive physical specimen. Oh my god, everyone's hot for Atticus. Right, can you go and use the document box? Yeah, you needed 3, but we've got all the goods. And in the meantime, everyone else pretty chill. People are hungry, but that's fine. Make me some meat. Or feed the cat, whichever you want. What do? You give a boost to dreaming and to cooking. Love that. Goodbye. You have slept, so is there anything you can do? I guess you can hunt. And you can do nothing. So I guess just hang. Vitali, not super hungry. Oh, I guess you do like to dream. Wait. No, it's for drinking. But you don't need a thing, so just go for it. Oh! Hello there. Uh-oh. The opening eye. A right to break the threshold of the first circle and knock at the gates of Nibiru. Draw an arched door upon the wall in white chalk. Circumscribe the form in a circle. At the apex of the arch, draw a 12-point star. With your forehead pressed against the star, sing the song of the autumn key. Hold the edges of the frame, stare beyond the walls, eyes wide, until tears drop to the floor. Close your eyes, close your mind, open the door. The fragments have formed the open eye. The ritual that the Seekers urge Gideon to complete. It is a window into Nibiru's hidden domain. It might seem foolish, but I think we must perform this rite to further our investigations. Rituali, are you mad? These evil rites should be burned, not performed. They should look for Acheron here, in the real world. Gideon may have been insane, but we need to follow him. But we need not follow him into his lunacy. I hear you, Atticus, but it's clear that Gideon was determined to carry on his ritual. Perhaps we can find fresh tricks by replicating his actions. If you trusted my judgment during the keel fever epidemic, then please remain in step with us now. Aye, Miss Callagher, you pulled me and my boys through that outbreak. I still owe you for that. I'm not happy about Vitali's plan, and it won't end well, but I'll do as you ask for now. Ruh-roh. We need 3 kisses. All to the kissing chamber. Mr. Tubbs. Oh, does anyone want to sleep? Vitali. Where are you, Vitali? Vitali. Ah, we got a gift. Love that. Have a sleep, because you get extra sleep for having the cat. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, we got a note. New pilgrims at Highrook. A reopening is at hand. But you do not appear to be seekers. I pray you have the insight to act wisely, where Gideon acted without real consideration. Acheron was a talented scholar, but his downfall was to trust the communion. Their knowledge and ambition are flawed and naive. His use of Dreamleaf led to his discovery of the tear, but his subsequent actions were rash. Or tear? I don't know. Rash and ill-informed. I hope that your progress will be more enlightened. To this end, I offer you a part of the whole you seek. Make good use of this gift. We might speak again. V. What was the gift? Oh, spooky ghost boy. Bad gift. Right, what are we doing? You're having a sleep. The chapel, the opening eye. We need 3. We've got a total of 2. Who is good at kissing? Incantations! The doctor can. Do you want to do it? The answer is yes. Okay, you're performing the ritual. This place is so primitive. Well, go and cook some food. Uh-oh. The world melts into watery gloom. A vision shimmers into view, as if stepping through a waterfall. Hello? Are you from the outside? Have you come to take me home? Please take me home. It's so strange here. Roots like worms. Worms like roots. I don't like it, and I can't get out. I'm slow and empty. Am I falling asleep? Am I dreaming? The one who brought me here won't take me home. She comes and goes, singing like a howling star, her head all broken up. Simon's image begins to waver. Please tell Pa I'm sorry about the necklace, and I miss him, and Ma, and Amy, and Tubbs. Ah, okay, you missed Tubbs, great. Ooh. Wait, are you wearing the same outfit as Caligula?
I am the key, the opener of gates, the instrument of the end. I am the keeper of Nibiru's secret paths. You have come knocking for me to return the boy. I will not. He is dreaming in the garden of the first circle. He will sleep with the shadows on the shore, a tribute to the end. Turn back, fleshlings. These roads are not for you.
Oh. Uh-oh. 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 A nightmare made real. Chapter 2. Well, that all seemed like a pretty bad idea. Oopsie poopsie. Well, Chapter 1 of the Horror Highrook. Man, this game is cool. I like it a lot. But I think we've unleashed something bad. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you like this game, go and check it out. It's on Steam. Until next time, everybody. Goodbye.